Hello and welcome to the PRAGSOT Podcast. My name is Robbie and I'm here with my sister Dari. Dari, how are you?
Good. Going through some trials and tribulations.
Yeah, yeah. So you were telling me about you ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah. So I tore my rotator cuff on like Wednesday or Thursday. Well, maybe it was Monday or Tuesday. And uh yeah, it's been absolutely terrible. Couldn't wipe my ass. It was awful for like 3 days. I was eating a peanut butter and jelly yesterday for the first time. I went to physical therapy on Friday and I threw up in their parking lot. So that sucked. I was there at my Wendy's, wasted $18 on DoorDash. And then Friday I went to physical therapy and then didn't eat nothing. Yesterday I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It went down the wrong pipe. I coughed too hard and I threw up my peanut butter sandwich.
That's cool.
And then Angel made me broth, chicken broth
Just chicken broth.
with bouillon cubes, old fucking Amish style broth.
That's what's up.
And mini raviolis, and then I fucking passed out. I fell asleep.
That's pretty cool.
Went to work and fucking barely did anything. But I showed up.
Yeah. Well, for the people that don't know you, you want to give them a little bit about yourself, a little bit of your background and who you are?
Yeah. My name's Dari. I'm 28. I'm Robbie's sister. I've been his sister his whole life. He's blessed for that. Don't let him lie to you. I'm the favorite in the family. Since you said that last time, you were like, "Oh yeah, my sister's the favorite." I'm on back him up on that's kind of true. Can't lie. Definitely not on my dad's side though. Definitely not on my dad's side. We ain't dad's favorites, but and I know he's gonna listen to this and be like, Darian's like, no, I swear. Yeah, that was Robbie my whole life. Oh, my God, what didn't we go through? We went through everything. We used to sneak out, go to Caesar's house at night.
Yeah.
I was talking about that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling Mom and James all the times they used to sneak out.
Yeah.
I was like, we were talking about bad grades. How James' dad never smacked us in the face.
No.
We were talking about that. Dad would never do that. And when Christina would, he would get upset. And then James was like, I think I smacked you in the face once because we were out eating. And you know how he words things. It's not good. He was like, you were, what did he use the word? Like provoking him. Like a 6-year-old's going to provoke a grown man. But
Yeah.
it's what it is. I didn't like the way you worded that, but I'm moving on. And he was like, we were out eating and you were like provoking me after I told you not to do something. And then he's like, so I didn't think you thought I was serious. He's like, so then I had to do it. He's like, then I smacked you in the face and your mom got upset. And I don't think I ever did it again. Just like he put me in the corner for something. And after I left the corner, he spanked my butt. And my mom's like, well, did you have to discipline her twice? Like, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. And I think it was for my grades. Because I remember Dad had asked us, we were on our way to Turkey Hill. And he was like, so why'd you get put in the corner? And I was like, because I got bad grades in math. And he was like, so why did James smack your ass? And I was like, I don't know. Because he was upset. And Dad got me a push pop after that. And James was like, I don't know if it was ever for your grades. So then we tried to figure out if it was when you blamed the handprint on the fucking...
On the mirror?
Yeah, the handprint on the mirror. Go ahead and tell him that story.
Yes, I mean, we were young and I don't know what happened or why, but I left a handprint on the mirror and our stepfather flipped the fuck out about it. And he's retarded, so he put my hand, he was like, we're just going to measure hands. So he put my hand on it and somehow didn't realize that it was my hand. And then put my younger, smaller sister's hand on it, and it was the right size. And she got in trouble for it.
Because you most certainly admitted 20 years later.
Yeah, that was me.
That you minimalized your hand to make it look like mine.
Yeah, but I'm I was like a 6-year-old. Like,
mine.
What fucking grown-ass man's not going to notice that a 6-year-old's like, oh, my hand's small? He's fucking... But yeah, bro. I mean... Yeah, no, I think James cracked me in the face once with the with that paddle.
Really?
Yeah, I was like 7th grade, I think.
Oh, the one that he kept on the behind fridge.
Yeah,
The shit that's probably still there
the
growing. Done.
little deer with the bare bottom wing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what it said on it.
Because we were talking about stealing, and I said I remember I stole a hair band thing when I was younger for Najee, and Dad beat my ass with something, and Mom said like a sandal, and I was like, no, Mom's the only one that ever hit me with a sandal because I told her fuck you. We were in the car when she was talking about Zeke because I was on the phone with my little boyfriend. I thought I was slick, and I told Mom, I was like, well, fuck you, mind your business. And she fucking got out of the car, chased me in the house, and backed me against the wall and smacked me with her fucking flip flop. It was white. It had clear thong with blue butterflies.
That's cool.
And she's like, I never did that.
That sounds like something she would.
That's definitely something she'd wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, my day's been rough. How's your days been
I mean,
this week?
this week's been pretty good. All I really did was work.
And pull a rotator cuff.
And I pulled a rotator cuff.
Damn, God bless you. This shit fucking hurts.
Yeah. I mean, some other memories from when we were kids. Do you remember the fucking the little kiddie pool that we had in the backyard?
Oh my God, did I pooped in my swimsuit?
Well, we disagree on that.
What do you mean?
I remember you shitting your pants at the county pool. Yeah.
I thought I was in the purple Teletubbies, and you said you had to use the bathroom. You got out and peed in the ivy. And I told Mom that I had to use the bathroom, but James said if I got out, I had to dry off because I wasn't allowed to go in the house wet, and that means I had to stay out. And I didn't want to stay out of the pool, so I pooped in my bathing suit.
Yeah.
And Mom made me scrub it out
Yes.
in the sink upstairs.
So I remember there were two different times. So the kiddie pool, so I remember you had to go to the bathroom, so James got you out so you can go to the bathroom. And he asked me, he was like, do you have to go to the bathroom? And I was like, no. And then, I don't know, I like 30 seconds later, I'm like, damn, I gotta take a piss. So I just flopped out the bird and pissed all over the ivy. And then I like looked up and he was standing there just like evil staring me. And I was like, yeah, my bad. And then he like whooped my ass. But you shitting in your onesie we were at the county pool, and it's a little fuzzy, but I remember Mom getting mad at you because she asked if you had to go to the bathroom and you said no, and then you shit yourself.
I think I remember that.
So she took us home, and yes, she made you clean it out, and you were crying about it, and I was like, haha.
No, you're definitely right. I do remember that. Damn, I'm an avid shitter pantser, ain't I?
You are an avid.
I still shit my pants to this fucking day,
Oh
bro.
my God.
Dallas, the same easy, son.
I've never shit my pants.
Dead ass as an adult?
Yeah, like period. I've never shit my pants.
I got 2 pack of Pampers in my closet right now for any given reason. Oh yeah, women's Depends. Hell yeah.
We've been a little close, like
Well,
3 or 4 times, but I've never shit my pants.
antibiotics make me just shit.
Yeah.
And it don't matter how hard you cleanse them cheeks, it's water.
Yeah.
So they put me on a lot of antibiotics when my throat was infected. So last year at this time, I actually had that abscess that they did the surgery on. You said I looked like a dolphin.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, I'm like, yo, my brother said I look like a dolphin. And they look at me like, oh, bro, he lying as hell. No, but, it is what it is. That's crazy. Like, Angel even said that. Every year at this time, I get sick. Like, something happens. I think this time, 2 years ago, is when I snapped my shoulder. In the middle of April, I broke my finger. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I couldn't use scissors. It was crazy. It's always my right arm, too. But yesterday, I went home, and I cleaned. I vacuumed. I cleaned the kitchen. I fed the cats. Angel took the trash out. I cleaned the kitchen counters and swept the floors. Oh, and then I threw up all the water I drank. But
Damn.
I'm wondering if I got hit with like a stomach bug too.
Yeah.
Because for everybody else, it's a 24-hour. But obviously, I'm on dialysis, so it's going to take double the time.
Yeah.
And I'm fine now, so it could be too like the pain and shit. Could just be that I stopped taking the pain meds. Like I didn't take any Tylenol. I hadn't taken anything. And because I wasn't eating, so that's recommended. So I stopped taking all the pain meds. So my body kind of got used to the pain, but it's still a lot of pain that my body's just like hurts, throw up.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I'm on dialysis. So I'm peritoneal dialysis. Been on dialysis for what, 4 years in January? Because I started January 26th of 2022. I'm doing great. Everything's fine. I'm not going to die. But I do need a kidney. So anyone hearing this, you want to give me a kidney?
Yeah. Yeah, my throat hurts, which is a weird segue, but
Nan has a sinus infection.
that's cool.
She just got antibiotics for a sinus infection.
Yeah.
Well, it's fucking 80 degrees today. But when I went to work this morning, it was 55 and foggy. I was wearing a jacket with the heat on this morning.
Yeah.
I leave work and I don't have a jacket on and a tank top, like with the windows down. So yeah, everybody's gonna get sick at this time.
Yeah, I don't know. My throat hurts, but I had a dream that I was like choking on bubble gum. I had like a lot of it in my throat. I was like pulling it out.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I like dry heaved and I woke up and then my throat hurts. So I don't know what that's about.
You know what's crazy? The last 2 nights, Angel said that I've been like in my sleep and I stopped breathing. Funniest shit I've ever heard. Oh, is sleep apnea hereditary?
Yeah, it is.
Because James has it and Robbie has sleep apnea, and Angel's like,
James having it wouldn't matter. It's your stepfather.
exactly. I said that today at work, and he was like, I guess, wait a minute, you're not my real kid. I was like,
Yeah.
it's true. I didn't think of that. Like when I was in the hospital with the infection, he almost told the nurse that I can't have penicillin because it's an allergic reaction that runs in his family. He's like, but I didn't tell her that because you're not my real kid. And I was like,
Yeah.
ow, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Nan has sleep apnea.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she have a machine?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she has a CPAP machine. I think Pap had it too, but he may have been undiagnosed.
I think he was undiagnosed because he already had MS and diabetes.
Yeah.
I didn't think he just wanted another list of things. James just got a CPAP machine. He just did the sleep apnea test.
Not the age of like 60.
I know. It took him long enough. We were all telling him, you need to go. And because mom's like, he stopped breathing. And for a big man like he is, so essentially because his neck is so big, it crushes his windpipe. And Angel was like, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you can't breathe. He's like, I don't want to go to sleep. And you fucking wake up dead. And I'm like,
how you wake up dead?
That's right. You got to go to sleep and be in bed to wake up dead.
It's true.
It's redundant, but
It's true.
it makes sense. But I know it's been crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, shit. We known each other a whole life, my dude. We got memories. We got kids under our belt. Not our own
We don't
kids.
have kids. Yeah.
Not our own.
Neither of us have kids.
Nah, we got the kids. We've seen Camden grow up to join the Marines. We've seen Kaylee go to homecoming.
Also true.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna graduate next. Trevor's out making a live band at the front of Dad's house. He just got signed to some contract. Christina told me the people of the New Holland Fair want him and his band to play live. Austin's out here going to court. It's amazing. He's the hotball, but we love him anyway.
I'm glad that he beat the case.
It's great. Darren's got a job at Sheetz, a whole job.
That's terrifying. That Darren's touching people's food.
I mean,
dude, Darren is like a sardine.
It's okay.
He's slimy and salty.
But
and perpetually wet.
But he doesn't say anything, so he's never wrong.
Yeah, sardines don't talk neither.
But people still want that on their pizza, which is one of the most favorite top foods.
You want Darren on your pizza?
Some people do. Not me.
Yeah.
I don't eat sardines.
Yeah,
my brother, so I'm
terrifying.
going to say that anyway.
It's terrifying.
But he doesn't talk, so he's never wrong. He's really just...
He is just living.
But, you know, it's crazy. Like, we that's crazy. We've been through all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of shit with Mom? But I always had your back, you know? Even though we stopped talking for 3 years, that's a whole nother...
Can you tell the, So our mom is a self-proclaimed witch.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell people about her Wiccan altar?
When she uses
Yeah.
oh my God, what is that?
So
Oregano?
yeah.
McCormick oregano?
Yeah.
As sage.
So our mom is retarded. And she has a Wiccan altar, which is an old entertainment center. A pottery project that Dari made of the Charmed logo,
Mm-hmm. And clothes.
and then she has like a offering bowl that she burns what you would put sage in to burn, but her stepfather won't let her burn sage, so she burns dried processed oregano.
Mm-hmm. The cooking oregano.
So the whole house smells like a fucking pizza.
Pizza. Well, he does work at, well, they both work at Domino's.
It just makes me so happy. It makes me happy to tell that story to people.
I mean, it's,
Yeah. Like, yeah, my mom burns oregano.
I don't even say that. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll claim you, but I ain't saying that.
Oh,
You
no.
don't claim her, so you can say that.
Yeah, I tell people all the time.
That is
Well,
just...
you think your mom does cool stuff? Mine burns oregano and falls through the ceiling.
Yes, she did. She fell right through that grate in the hallway.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe if she didn't have 8 fucking boxes of magazines sitting there for
Yeah.
28 years of our life.
Yeah. So
It wouldn't be so worn out.
the house we grew up in was extremely dilapidated at best. And
Still is.
the second floor hallway had this gigantic box just filled, overflowing with magazines that my mom never would read. And it sat there for probably 15 years,
Mhm.
just putting so much stress on the wood and everything. And then
The old house.
and then one day it was removed, and
Oh, we did that.
yeah. And then many moons later, she fell through that part of the floor, and her white fucking leg was hanging out of the ceiling of the first floor.
TV.
And like, that also brings me joy.
How Dave deals with my mom.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I called him in tears because I threw up because I couldn't hold anything down. And I told Angel, I was like, "Can you make me boing cubes?" And he was like, "Okay, well, how many do you want? Like, how do I do this?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I think it's 1 boiling cube for 1 cup of water." I was like, "I don't know. Let me call my mom." And he's like, "Don't call your mom. She'll tell you to go to the emergency room and we can't go there.
He also doesn't know how to cook food.
Boil water." So
Yeah.
I was like, "You know what? In second thought, you're right. Let me call James." So I'm calling James. "Oh, I need help," in tears. And of course he's laughing at me. "What happened now?" And I'm like, "How do you make boiling cubes?" Yeah, you gotta be kidding me with this shit. Like, I could tell his face was just like, "You are not calling me at 9:30 at night for this shit." And he was like, "Okay, it's 1 cube for 1 cup of water unless you want it stronger." Now I have better than boiling, but that's for me. That's for when I cook. So he just puts 2 boiling cubes in. I was like, "Thanks, Holmes. I took 2 later. Bye." He's like, "Did you call me to ask me to boil water?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Nah, just the ingredients." He's like, "It's a boiling cube. You can't do it wrong. Like,
Yeah.
make sure it's not watery or extra salty."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Right. How do you get in that in between?" So.
Well, I mean, the two of them were just Michelin star chefs.
Oh my gosh. He made his chicken corn soup
Yeah.
and I put pepper in it.
It looked like
Always
just
do.
pig slop.
No, it was actually really fucking good.
Interesting.
But it didn't have any flavor.
Of course not.
It was like water.
Yeah.
So I texted Angel and I was like, "Oh, I ate a whole bowl of like James's chicken noodle soup." And I took a Foslo with it because that has phosphorus in it. So I don't know what my labs are going to look like tomorrow. So I just told Angel and I was like, "This nigga don't season nothing, right? Plain water." So I used half a bucket of pepper because I needed something to taste. And I read the text message to James out loud. He's like, "Actually, I used some salt and some pepper."
Oh,
Like, "Sir, you use tap water." Like,
that's crazy.
hello. Anyways, I was grateful because it wasn't pizza and I didn't have to buy my own food.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm down with that. It's been like 2 days since I ate. Honestly, fucking shit is better than nothing.
Yeah.
I was starving.
Do you remember when Mom burnt that pizza?
Oh my God. Don't talk about the Chef Boyardee pizza.
I mean, we could talk about Chef Boyardee pizza. I was just talking about the frozen pizza.
You want to talk about the messages we sent in my Facebook Messenger? I was going back to my Snapchat when I sent you a picture of the Encore barbecue ribs. And you said I'd rather die than ever fucking.
Yeah, I'd rather
clean
die
up
than ever eat that
again.
shit again.
What are you talking about? I
Dude,
got Encore Parmesan patties in my freezer right now.
that's terrible.
What's up? I'll make them for you.
No, I'm okay.
Parm patties and Velveeta.
That's terrible.
That's a fucking chef's kiss.
That's not.
That's a Lori special.
Yeah, it's a kiss from the devil. Yeah, no, I mean, they were both fucking dumb in the kitchen. Remember, James would slow cooker a pot roast.
But James's cooking was actually good. You remember when he made a stromboli, like from hand?
No. Hold on. Two things wrong with that. One, it was good in comparison to what Mom made, which was just
true.
Microwaved frozen dinners.
Terrible.
So it wasn't that it was good. It was just slightly better. But then two, well, you just said that you have fucking chicken Parmesan patties and fucking Velveeta in your fridge, so.
I don't have Velveeta. I wanted that the other day, but we didn't have no mac and cheese.
But then two, the strombolis were okay. They weren't too bad.
And then he made that mushroom soup from.
That was okay. I will give you that.
Was banging.
Yeah,
that was
he made Japanese clear soup.
That was good.
That was actually good.
And I don't even like mushrooms.
But then he made every fucking week he would have one of two of his specialties, which was either crock-pot roast
on some days for game night,
or the gigantic fucking sausage.
The rope sausage?
Yeah, the big spiral sausage that he would cook.
What are you talking about? I still make that today.
Yeah,
I just made that last week.
I'm saying those are the only two things that he would ever make.
Yeah, that's true. he got a lot less saucy as we got older.
I couldn't imagine him making a sandwich.
Oh, Hans makes banging sandwiches. He makes me egg and cheese on muffins, and he brings them to work with me for me on Sunday. He wraps them in tinfoil so they stay warm. Even though his eggs are like kind of runny. So, but I don't like sausage. But he be stacking his shit up. Bro, he had a sausage, egg, cheese, another patty of sausage all fucking melted together and shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be shopping on flash food, but not anymore.
I don't know.
It doesn't.
What's flash food?
So flash food is food that's gonna expire in the grocery store's time. Not that it actually goes bad. So they discount it like 65% off. And yes, you best believe I fucking shop flash food. Yes, don't look at me like that. Do not have your mouth open like that. A bargain is a fucking bargain. I'm not saying I'm getting 2-month-old expired,
I'm not saying anything.
But a deal's a deal. They had all kinds of meat and shit on there for like $2 for fucking family.
You're eating $2 spoiled meat.
Now you sound like Angel.
That's
fucking unfucking grateful. A deal's a deal, my nigga. And yes, I clip coupons for the Dollar General.
That's crazy.
Times be tough out here when your rent was $6.50 and now it's $9.10.
Yeah.
And I mean, I did get a raise. I can't really talk shit on that.
Yeah. Oh man.
But he lost his job. Imagine that. Angel used to work at Tommy's car wash.
Yeah.
And then they fired him because it was 1 year. So they fired 5 people. One person was justified. So this guy was in a relationship with this girl. This other girl, not his girlfriend, comes in the car wash. A customer sees him touching up on her. So she calls the cops and she's like, yo, employee's harassing a customer. Come fix this. He's on his break. He gets in their car. The cop pulls him over halfway down the street. She's like, yo, he's with me. It's fine. And then he proceeds to go back to the store, clock in, and they have sex in the office. There's cameras in the office, and he proceeds to have sex with this girl that's not his girlfriend. So he got fired for that. Okay, that's reasonable. The other 4 people, all 4 of them asked for a raise to go up to $16 an hour because everybody they were bringing in that was new was making $16 an hour. So the people that were making $15, they're like, hello, we've been here for a year. After a year, you have to give benefits. So Angel and 3 other people got fired because they didn't want to pay him $16 and they didn't want to give him benefits. And Corey didn't like Angel.
Well, I was told that he got fired because of a coupon.
So I delivered pizzas to them for their customer appreciation, just for the employees.
Sure.
So I gave them 3 free pizzas and Brian gave me 3 coupons.
Sure.
Company issued coupons because of the customer appreciation event. So he's like, you did some for us, we'll do some for you. So I gave Angel the coupon. He scanned it. I went through the drive-thru. He calls me, I don't know, 45 minutes later, saying he got fired. I was like, what are you talking about? And he says exactly verbatim what happened was they said, Angel, we need to talk to you. He's like, all right. He goes up to the office and Brian was like, so you stole car wash. And Angel's like, what are you talking about? He's like, your girlfriend just used a coupon. Angel said, yeah, you gave that to her for Customer Appreciation Day. And Brian's like, yeah, I don't remember that. Corey was sitting there, and Corey doesn't like Angel. Well, I'll go into that story. And Angel's like, well, all right, I'll pay for it. Let me grab my card. Brian said, no, that's not good enough. Angel's like, well, what do you want me to do? He's like, well, we found out she's on your profile. I told you people aren't allowed to be on your profile if you work here. Angel said, I told you I didn't do that. Ron did that, and you told me it was okay. And Brian said, well, it's not. And Angel's like, okay, I'll go get my card. I'll pay for a year's worth of watches since I've worked here. And Brian was like, yeah, it's not good enough. And Angel was like, okay, well, what can I do? Because I can't lose my job. Like, my fiance's on dialysis. He's like, well, you should have thought about that. So clock out. I'm going to need you to leave. And I'm like, all right. And Angel was like, okay, well, but, and he was like, oh, well, you were outside vacuuming your car. So Corey said that Angel's outside for half an hour. Angel has a watch. So he gets to work. He's vacuuming his car. 5 minutes before open, a gentleman in a truck comes up. He says, what time you guys open? Angel says, let me check my watch in 5 minutes. He said, go to the window. I'll be with you in 5 minutes. Vacuums his car. Goes to the window. He's there in 5 minutes. They open at 6:30. Corey said he checked the camera. Angel's outside for 30 minutes. And Angel said, show me the camera. Corey said, no, I'm not. I don't have to do that. Angel's like, you have to do that. If you're telling me I'm outside for 30 minutes, I'm telling you I know it's 5.
Yeah.
Corey said, no, I ain't going to do that. It's 30 minutes. It is what it is. You don't need proof. You know how long you were out there. Angel said, yeah, I know I was out there for 5 minutes. So if you're not going to show me proof, stop talking to me. And that's why Corey doesn't like Angel. And I think that's why he got fired. Because Corey's the assistant under Brian. And they just went on a firing spree in Ephrata. Then they come down to Will Street and fire 5 people. 3 people. 4, including Angel. So it just doesn't look right. You can't fire somebody for using a coupon that you gave me 3 months ago. Like, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
And then he blamed it on Angel. Well, your girlfriend's $1. You should thought about that. It's only theft. If I take something, I'm like, yeah, I'm paying you back. Fuck you. But Angel's like, I will literally put in 12 months of every day for a wash and pay for the entire thing. Like, I got thousands on my credit card. I'm not fucking worried about it. And that wasn't good enough, which I talked to Dad. Dad's like, yeah, it's BS. Like, if somebody steals from Advance, we're like, pay this back and nothing will happen, but we'll let you resign peacefully, So the fact that Angel's like, hey, I'll pay it all back. And they're like, nah, go fuck yourself. You're the problem, not him.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's he doing now?
Still looking for a job.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, even Dad was like, yeah, people keep applying and applying. Same thing at Domino's. Like, 4 months ago, we couldn't find anybody. Not a single person. We have more than 12 applications on the desk that were just sitting there. More than 12, not including the, 13 that's stuck to the wall that still need to be reviewed. And I'm just like, oh my God, James is like, something's going on. And I know a lot of people have to work minimum 20 hours to receive SNAP benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be what's going on. The economy's just shit.
Yeah.
And they're forcing people to get some sort of a job. And what's easier than pizza delivery?
Yeah.
My job's not tough. It's honestly so much better than Sheets. It's better for my health. I don't get sick every 3 months like I did at Sheets. I was at Sheets for 7 years, for people who don't know. And I had to leave Sheets abruptly because I started dialysis. My boss took me from my one location and moved me to the new location that opened up. I was at the old location for 3 years. She moved me to this one with the promise I was going to be an assistant. And then I got on Dallas and she was like, you're not reliable anymore. So took my promotion from me and then would send me home early and then got pissed off when I got half a job at Domino's. She said, you want to be an assistant, but you're telling everybody you have a second job. I said, stop sending me home early. Stop sending me home early where I can make $19 an hour and I don't need a second job. And she's like, well, the people who aren't working 40 hours are looking to demote them. No, they weren't. They weren't doing that shit. I was a whole shift supervisor. I think I would have done that. So she was not only took my promotion away, but then she threatened to demote me where I was going to make $15 an hour anyway. So I just went to Domino's and made that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm an open book.
Yeah. What are some good memories you have?
Oh my gosh, from what? Life?
Yeah. I mean, anything.
I think one of the main good memories that always pops in my head was this. What's a good memory you think of? Is when we would go camping.
With Dad and them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That's always something that I like go back to. I remember we were doing manhunt
Yeah.
in the freaking
In the stones.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were all over there by the tennis courts, and we would play manhunt, and it was just like the thing, like growing up we always had the kids.
Mm.
So we were always at the fishing pond or the ducky pond or outside, and Christina was a menace when she was fucking pregnant. Sorry, I love you. But my God, so we were always outside. We were always playing like trucks. We were always doing something, pushing the kids around in the wagon and just watching them fucking be bad all the time. But that's always one good memory that I have. Another good memory is when we went on vacation with Mom and James. And we told Mom fucking Slender Man was outside and she believed us because she's crooked.
Which time was that?
Went to Maryland and James wanted us to swim in the bay off the cliff.
Yeah.
But there was a bunch of
like jellyfish and shit.
Yeah. So we couldn't. But it was like in the back of this like nowhere. You slept up in the loft when James took over your PlayStation.
Yeah,
Skyrim.
That still pisses me off.
It was that one where I had the god awful ugly shoes.
Yeah.
And I would put the freaking shoes on. That was a good. I remember our like vacation times.
Yeah.
Like I remember Mom and James took us to Six Flags. And every time we went camping, the manhunt, like that was Dad and Christina's thing, was camping.
Yeah. When James took over my Skyrim, that shit really, so
Dude, it
we
did
went
happen to you.
We went on vacation and Mom and James, to them, the vacation was just where you were staying.
Yeah.
They wouldn't like plan things to do.
Yeah.
So they would be like, we're going to go on vacation. And then they would like have we had like a cabin.
Yeah, it was like an Airbnb kind of thing.
And that was it. There wasn't like, and on this day we're going to go here or anything. It was just, yeah, this is the vacation.
Yeah, I literally was looking up bowling alleys because the one was called D's Lanes.
Yeah.
On their Garmin GPS.
Yeah.
Because they had nothing planned. So I was like, well, I guess we should do something.
Well, I made the mistake of showing James the Elder Scrolls Skyrim on my PlayStation. And he commandeered my fucking PlayStation for the entire vacation.
I will always remember that because I remember you told Dad that James woke you up to watch the sun rise with watermelon. And Dad was like, what?
Dude, I'll get to that. So one thing that really pissed me off with him playing my PlayStation was he made the controllers like fucking slimy. Yeah, dude, like the controllers had this like film of what was probably just like ball cheese and sweat.
Well, yeah, you sweat. My hands sweat a lot when I play games, so Angel won't touch the controller when I'm done.
Yeah, that used to piss me off. And then waking me up, it was so weird. He just
still say that to this day.
He just woke me up. He was like, get up, I gotta show you something. And he like takes me outside and we sit down and we're watching the sunrise and he like has watermelon. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's this fucking Brokeback Mountain shit. I don't want to be here. Like,
oh my God.
Why are you fucking showing me the sunrise? This is fucking gay. So yeah, that happened. Vacations were crazy. Yeah. I remember. Do you remember when we went on vacation with Kim and Foot?
Oh my God, to the beach.
Yeah, and do you remember when James was burning all the fucking food? So there were multiple food problems with him on that vacation.
Oh yeah,
I remember. The one time was he made the spaghetti, but he made spaghetti like he makes it, which is just you take a can of ragu and heat it up, and then you take a thing of noodles and boil them, and then you put the ragu on the noodles and it's spaghetti. So Foot was like,
how do you make spaghetti?
I make like a bolognese sauce. Like take ground beef and cook it down.
Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say.
Yeah. So Foot was making fun of him and he was like, you said you were going to make a spaghetti. This is fucking wet noodles. I remember that shit. That shit was fucking funny. And then he was down on the grill. He was on the grill down by the pool.
God, I remember that.
And he burnt everything. The chicken, the fucking, the burgers, the hot dogs. And Foot was like, the hot dogs too? You burnt the hot dogs?
I remember that.
And I remember just being like, hell yeah. It was so fucking funny. And I don't know what it is about, like, cooking's not hard. I don't understand why, like, every meal was just fuck.
And that's the thing, like, we were talking about that today too. I was like, fucking Robbie's a chef, bro. Like, Dad be like, oh, he hung out with Christina in the kitchen. Well, let me tell you what. True. Don't nobody complain when you bring your mac and cheese up.
No one complains, man.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be the fan favorite of the mac and cheese, but Robbie hung out with Christina all the time.
Yeah, my big thing with cooking was, like, Mom never made good food, so I was like, yeah, when I'm like, once I would turn, like, 16, I was like, I'm gonna make food. Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
just microwave shit for the rest of my life, so,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why, and then I just kept learning, but
And I don't make parm patties in the microwave, by the way.
okay, how you make them?
The oven.
You should stop eating them.
They're so good though. Smack a little brick of cheese, easy in the night.
You know what I do miss? Ham patties.
Oh
Do you
my
remember
God.
ham patties?
Ham in a can?
Ham
And
patties on
Dad would
fucking
slice
can.
them shits and
Yeah.
fucking sear them.
I miss them
I'm
motherfuckers.
telling you, that shit was bomb. I just told Miss Tanya about this the other day. How Dad used to make the ham in a can, but it wasn't Spam, but it was.
And I wasn't.
It wasn't Spam. It was in like a,
It was round.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
literally called ham in a can.
Yeah,
And Dad would
it's
fucking cut that
slices.
shit.
Yeah.
You remember? You know what? You want to hear a good memory? When we were living at Uncle Tony's basement, and you knew Dad got paid because we'd go out late night to Giant, and he'd get fucking 2 bags of chips. You could pick out your own drink, and he'd get a fucking like pound and a half of just chipped honey ham,
Yeah.
and we just fucking eat chips and sandwiches all night.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's a long back memory.
You want to know a long? Do you remember the Skippy's peanut butter? Teddy's peanut butter?
Oh, Teddy Smooth.
Teddy Smooth.
Oh my God, that shit was like half oil when you
Yeah.
found it in the attic.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah, so our dad had a big teddy bear jar of Teddy Smooth peanut butter, and no one was ever allowed to use it. Like, he just kept it forever. And
Do you know the story behind that?
no,
So Dad went to Barnes Hall,
Mhm.
and Nan left him in there for Christmas. But Christmas, they were able to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which was their treat meal. So that's the peanut butter they gave him, Teddy Smooth.
really.
So Rocky found it. I think it was Rocky, and he bought it for him because it's the original teddy bear holding a peanut,
Yeah,
and that's what they gave him in Barnes Hall.
interesting.
Ask him if that's true, but I'm pretty sure that's the story behind it.
Yeah.
He was left in the Barnes Hall over Christmas because Nan wouldn't get him out,
Yeah,
and that was the last time he spent any time in Barnes Hall because that was the time he took her car, and then she was like, "Yeah, you gonna stay in," because she was bailed about.
yeah, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Rocky actually bought it for him. You can't find it anywhere; it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
But that's why you're not allowed to touch it or open it because that was the last meal he had in Barnes Hall, which was his reason for not going back.
interesting. Damn.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, man, vacations are fucking. Camping definitely was fun.
Definitely.
Camping was definitely fun. Damn, what other good memories, man?
Dude, we had so many. Like, oh my God, when you freaking would sneak out and you broke Mom's porch.
Good.
You from getting out of your window and using that pole to slide down, it's all busted.
Good.
It's like cracked in half.
Good.
And I think I said this. I was like, yeah, it's Robbie sliding out the windows. So Rob was a fucking renegade and did not do good in school.
For a period of time.
For a period of time.
I chose not to do good in school.
Yeah.
To get back at Mom and James.
He's definitely very smart though. And they locked him in his room for like 3 months
Yeah.
because he was failing school and they knew he was better than that. But still, like, anything to get attention. But you know what I'm saying? He still needed to have a life. I wasn't gonna. So Robbie would text me, "Hey, I'm going to Caesars." I'm like, "Bet." So we had a lock on the inside of your door. It was like a hook, and you'd wrap a hair tie or something around it so nobody could come in. And he would text me that he's like leaving, and you'd leave at what, 8 or 9 at night after we eat dinner. And he wouldn't come home till like 6 in the morning, 5 or 6 in the morning. And I would leave my phone ringer on and you'd text me and I'd come downstairs, open the door to let you in while Mom and James were still sleeping. And you'd just go back in your room. You'd push the door open, take the rubber band off, go back in your room and nobody would ever know. I think I only just told Mom and James like 2 months ago that you'd sneak out to go to Caesar's house.
Yeah. I mean,
That was like it.
they'd fucking lock me in there. So
I was like, man's climbed out the window, slid down the pole and left. And Mom's like, I don't know how we didn't notice our bedroom's on that side.
You're fucking
Yeah,
dumbasses.
yeah.
You're
You're not
there.
paying
Yeah,
attention.
Xanax out of your mind, sleeping. Fucking, what do you mean? You can't recognize anything. You fucking fell to the floor. Shut up.
Fell to the floor is crazy. Fucking, it's just fucking ankle dangling from
Yeah,
ceiling.
fucking ankle dangling.
Next. It don't matter what you say. Next.
Burning all that oregano.
Oh my god. That's crazy. How smell like fucking pizza? No, that's crazy. No, we had a lot of good times.
What about the that time that you went on that cruise and Mom bought all that shit off of the Wish app?
Oh my god, bro. Wait, so my mom has an issue with shopping online.
Yeah, spending money.
And this is still a problem. If you didn't know, she spent $14,000. $10,000 she claims, but it's $14,000.
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that because I don't know that.
You don't know that?
No,
That was recent.
Yeah,
That's
do
crazy.
this.
So
Do
my
this
mom,
first.
so we go on a cruise. I think it was the first cruise we were on.
I think so too.
So this was January, end of January of 2022, because it was right before I started dialysis, and Dr. Bet didn't want me to go because my kidneys were failing and I was swollen like a motherfucker on all type of prednisone. It was terrible. So my mom decides she's gonna go on Wish and spend, I don't even know. She had a pile of Wish packages up halfway up the fucking door when we came home.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy because Wish and everything was like 20 cents.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she did that recently. Except for she did everything through Klarna and Afterpay and spent $14,000. So her monthlies were like $4,000 on each Klarna, Afterpay, on different buy now, pay later. So much so that James had to close their Fulton bank accounts, both of them, her and him. And you know he's been Fulton Bank for his entire life.
Yeah.
And had to freeze her credit account so nobody could trace it back to her.
But what did she spend it on?
Purses.
Purses. The bitch don't go outside. What's she getting purses for?
Purses, jewelry, and this is off like Shein, Temu, shit like that.
Just fake Chinese shit.
Just bullshit. Mind you, Shein is like $2.19. What do you spend $14,000? She just put shit in her cart and said, I book it.
Yeah.
And then James paid off the first, like, I don't know, $7,000. And then she did it again.
I'd hit it.
Oh my God, I already told him, I said, if you want to hit Mommy, Robbie won't tell on you. Robbie will know, but he won't tell on you. I was like, oh, and James hit Mom. He'd probably fucking, it's about time. Because we're waiting on it, dude. I'm so waiting on it.
You know how your brain has like ridges and bumps and stuff?
Yeah.
I always imagine that her brain looks like a boneless, skinless chicken breast with holes drilled through it.
Oh.
Like that's what her fucking brain is. It's just smooth mush.
That's the thing. Like I was talking to Angel yesterday and I was like, I feel bad. Because usually like when you're crying, you call your dad. But I knew if I called Dad, talk about crying over boarding cues, he'd be like, Darn, get the fuck out of my face.
I mean, yeah.
James is loving. He's like a mom. He'll laugh at you, but he'll still be nice. Dad will be like, I don't got time for this shit. Get the hell out of here. I'm like, so yeah, but I told James today, I was like, the only reason I called you is because I know you deal with Mom, and Mom's a fucking mess. So whenever I was going for you crying over boy and cubes, you weren't going to judge me.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Mom's cried over worse.
Yeah.
Pizza. You want to talk about the per?
Yeah, what a great segue. So,
oh my gosh, perfect.
Yeah, so Mom, the fucking retard she is, she wanted to make a frozen pizza and burnt it.
Was it the frozen one or was it Chef Boyardee?
It was a frozen round pizza, and she burnt it to fuck. It was like charcoal. And she was sitting on the floor in the kitchen crying.
Yeah.
And I come downstairs and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? And she's like, I burnt the pizza. And I said, damn, that's crazy. And then I made like 2 Hot Pockets while she was laying on the floor crying. And then I remember I'm eating the Hot Pockets and James is sitting next to me eating this charcoal pizza. And he's like, it's not that bad. And you hear like, it was like the worst. He was eating it just to be nice. And I'm like, dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still does that.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, your mom makes hamburger, help her.
Cool.
That's dreadful.
Yeah.
Like, what? Don't tell me she'd be buying the kit.
Yeah.
Because you don't even, bowl of noodles, hamburger beef, and fucking cheese roux.
But like, they never even had like hamburger beef in the house.
Isn't that the truth?
We never had like meat.
We never had that.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you were talking about the spaghetti. I'm like, yeah, we went on vacation in Maryland with Mom and James a couple years ago. And I said, I'll make my spaghetti. And Mom's like, well, if it has meat in it, I won't eat it. Mm-hmm. That's what I said. I was like, what are you talking about?
Why won't you eat the meat in the spaghetti?
That's what I'm saying. Now, Angel likes a lot of ground beef. I don't like a lot. But he also doesn't like Parmesan cheese, and I do. So we just serve ourselves, and I try and pick around some of the meat.
So she eats spaghetti with no meat?
That's what I'm saying. What do you do?
So it's literally just what, noodles?
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Isn't that strange?
It's fucking, yeah. I mean, it's not strange for her, but like, that's fucking weird.
Dude, all right. I don't cook shit in the microwave.
I don't use
it. I won't even use the microwave. Well, I don't use the microwave for a Hot Pocket, maybe.
Microwave here just heats up leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't.
That's what we do too. Like I made what was that I made the other day? Oh, I went off rip because I didn't know what the hell I was doing for dinner, and we had noodles, but not spaghetti noodles. I forget what noodles. I think I might have used egg noodles. So I used some kind of a noodle, and I baked the ground beef. I put my sauce. I put the beef in the sauce, and then I had my noodles. So I put my noodles down in a spray pan. Mm-hmm. I put the meat and the sauce, and I mixed them, and then I fucking put cheese. I rolled that bitch for like 5 minutes. Get it crispy. I made a fucking spaghetti casserole.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that crazy? I be chefing it up.
Yeah.
But all I did was put it in the pan. The oven did the work, but still, I be coming up with creative ideas. And I've been telling Andrew, you don't know how to cook. You don't know how to cook. And he's like, stop saying that. My friends say that. I don't know how to cook.
Well, do you know how to cook?
No. Those and mac and cheese, but he gets mad when you say that.
Why?
Because I don't know, gets offended. He's like, I know how to cook. I can make spaghetti.
Some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you fail, guess what? You can't cook. Some of you be like, I can bench 1,000 pounds. Go ahead, bench 1,000 pounds. I get mad when you say that shit. Just go bench it. Either go bench it or shut the fuck up. Yeah.
You know it's true. You know it's true. If you find an offense, you know it's true. That's the shit I'm talking about. Like, my dude, I cook. He's like, wow, you make parm patties. Yeah, I have. I've taken chicken breasts, filleted them bitches, put them in breadcrumbs, and baked them, seared them, and then put sauce on them, and it's a fucking Parmesan patty. Yeah. That's how you make them. I've done that before.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm not making stromboli by hand every night.
Yeah.
But
I was going to make jalapeno poppers today for myself, and I decided not to because I didn't want to have like today. So it's going to be like a later thing. Tomorrow.
You don't want me to fart. No.
Yeah. Today I almost shit myself at work.
See, and that's the thing. Going back, you say you never shit yourself.
Almost. I've almost shit myself.
You've not even had a shart?
Not even a shart. I have never left anything in my underwear.
Dog.
Hand to Christ. Never.
Nah.
So I was at work. And for those of you that work with me, I'm sorry, but I'll be busting ass in my office.
We're like, oh, that's why I smell like fart in there.
Well, some of them know.
All of them know.
Nah.
But 3 out of 4 is too nice to tell you.
Nah, some of them know because I tell them. I'm like, yo, you see that frog? I just do it.
Oh, that's real.
I just do it. Or I'll be like, damn, I'm about to drop some beef. And they go, huh?
Oh, see,
is what it is.
That's wrong.
Some of them know it. Well, I was sitting. I don't know what the problem was. I was sitting and I was just farting. Just kept farting. And the last farted, and shit came directly to my butthole. And I'm like, immediately clench.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I just shit my pants.
Oh.
I swear to God, I was like, there is poop in my underwear. And I'm like, what do I do? Because like my office is in like the center of the building. So like
The
the
floor smells like shit.
well, no, so that means I have to walk past everybody to get to the bathroom. And like I'm like, there's dookie in my underwear.
What color's your pants?
They were like khaki.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah. So I'm like, there's shit. Like
You-
everyone,
You're
like
fucking burnt out, bro.
yeah. So I'm like, fuck. So I sat there because I was like, what do I do? And I said, whatever, I just got to bite the bullet. So I just got up and with, hella confidence, my chest back, my chin up, I walked right to the bathroom, right past all these people, sat down. One, shit tsunami, like mad dookie coming out. But there was nothing in my drawers. I even like wiped them and everything, nothing in my drawers at all. I said, thank God, the streak goes on.
And you know what's extra crazy? I remember I was at Millersville Sheets and I farted. I shit myself.
You shit yourself at work?
And Angel didn't have a car.
So what did you do? You had to walk home?
So Mom to drive to my house, grab me a pair of pants and underwear. I had to wrap my sweater around my waist.
Did you just stay in the bathroom the whole time?
No, I was ringing customers and
Talking with dookie in your drawers?
sure the fuck did.
This was where?
At Millersville Sheets.
Yeah, I'm not eating the sheets no more.
No,
Between you doing that and Darren,
He works at a different location.
I don't care, bro.
That's crazy. Don't come.
That's crazy. You had a butt full of poop ringing out customers.
I had ass cheeks smeared of fucking wet shit. Wet shit.
Like a peanut butter sandwich?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. But I had to work.
And he was ringing out customers.
Ringing them out.
He was like 10 on pump 2.
Says it's everything for you.
Is this everything?
Receipt.
Yeah. Do you got your rewards card?
And they said, do you need new pants? I said, sure the fuck do.
And you had shit in your
I
ass.
had no choice. They were that strict. You couldn't sit in the office. As the manager, I couldn't disappear. And they had cameras literally everywhere. They have 36 cameras in it.
It's your finger in your butt crack. What the?
Trooper, bro.
That's great. You had peanut butter ass ringing out customers.
Stinky. And that's crazy because I farted under the blankets 2 nights ago. And Angel's head was under the blanket.
You Dutch ovened him?
I did it. But I was falling asleep.
It's love.
Yeah, that's love. That's what I'm talking about. And then he ripped the whole blanket off of us and was like, oh, you fucking stink doodle.
That's okay.
I'm like, bro, that's what the house is for. You know I can't help it. Don't treat me like that.
That's crazy.
So I'm standing outside talking to James today. And I'm like, what smells like sewer?
He said, I farted.
He said, I don't know. I don't smell it. I took 2 steps towards him. It didn't stink. I took 2 steps back. It stank. And I was like, I farted back there. I'll go back there.
You know what's crazy, bro? So, obviously, I have a hairy ass.
So does Mom.
That's fucking,
Yeah, it's so nasty, bro.
that's fucking disgusting.
That's where you get it from.
Your mom has a hairy ass.
Your mom got it every day.
And that's honestly kind of gross.
Your mommy, it's cat poop, Scooby-Doo.
So, your mom has a hairy ass.
So is yours.
But so do I.
That's crazy.
And what's crazy now is like, there's times, listen, my ass, I wipe my ass,
Do you have a bidet?
I do not I no longer have a bidet. I got rid of it when I moved. It was what it was. I think
Won't use it mine because he thinks it's gay. Anything blowing water up your ass in a
I
fool.
mean, it's hitting your ass. It's not going up your ass.
That's what I said.
If it's going
not
up
just
your
a
ass, it's a little
sprinkle.
gay. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But it's not going up it's just hitting your ass. Anyway, what was I saying?
You had a bidet, but you did. You have a hairy ass.
Oh, hairy ass. So
Which is crazy.
my ass is clean, right? Like I'm a very like hygienic person.
Right.
I
You don't
rarely ever stink.
You never.
However, there's some times where I'll get swamp ass so bad. It's where your ass is like sweating and everything. That just standing, if I happen to turn around, I'll go, damn, my ass stinks.
No.
And it's my ass, bro. And it's like, it's not even like my asshole or my ass crack. It's my
Brazilian wax.
It's my butt cheek. Fuck no, bro. I'm not letting anyone down. You want me in the change my diaper position and someone fucking puts wax on my tape?
No, I didn't say your asshole.
That's a
My
Brazilian.
Asshole is hairy,
Ew.
but so is Dad's.
Ew.
Mom told me.
Ew.
So you get your ass cheeks from mom. I get my hair asshole from dad.
Yeah, I don't have no hair on my asshole.
Well,
That's crazy.
I do. I be shaving that shit.
I have hairy ass cheeks.
No, see, my ass cheeks and my ass crack ain't hairy. My asshole, you spread them motherfuckers. Oh, it don't come back. Pop out to in America.
That's fucking gross.
I'm telling you, I do be shaving my butthole.
That's fucking gross.
Which is crazy. So context. I don't know if anybody does this, but like I wet the tip of my fingers and spread my butt cheeks apart when I poop.
What? What?
Look at the way does this.
What did you say? You do what?
Spread my butt cheeks apart when I poop.
Why are you wetting your fingers?
Because it grips onto the toilet.
Huh?
If I just spread my butt cheeks, my skin's really soft, so my butt cheeks just go back. But I can't stand the feel of like shit touching my butt cheeks. It's fucking disgusting. You poop, my dude. So when I poop, I spread my butt cheeks apart. Since I ripped my rotator cuff, I had to spread my right butt cheek with my left hand, and spread my left butt cheek with my left hand.
What the fuck?
It's been hard. It's been hard to take a poop. So anyways, I spread my butt cheeks this morning to take a poop, and it was so fucking nice.
Okay. Love that for you.
I think I don't got to tell anybody that story.
That's cool, man.
Well, I told Mom and James, I was like, oh, I spread my butt cheeks when I poop. And they just kind of looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, yeah, we might need some backstory to that.
Well, James, I mean, he doesn't even wipe.
Well, he got a bidet, but he never set it up. Because he got one with hot water. I think
he needs that.
Well, they have one.
Yeah, but he doesn't use it.
But why do you need hot water to wipe your butt?
Because he doesn't wipe his butt, Dari.
A sprinkle the booty.
Don't you remember growing up? So growing up, we had one bathroom, and facing you was just like a big plastic tub. Like if you were sitting on the toilet, facing you was a big plastic tub where we would just put our laundry. And this motherfucker does not wipe his ass. So all of his tidy whities or that.
Because he...
Yes. That is very accurate.
His farts are very...
It's like...
Oh my god, you should get into the doing it. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, that's what his farts are.
Straight up the fucking ball sack. That one.
That's fucking crazy. But yeah, he would just leave them like he was like fucking like he was claiming his fucking land. He would just leave them draped out.
Yeah.
Like asserting his dominance with a big old dookie stain right in the center of it.
Yeah,
and I remember sitting there, before cell phone, sitting there with my elbow on my knee, with a fist holding up my fucking face, just staring at his shitty ass drawers.
Oh my god.
Being like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, skis at his age?
Yeah, bro. He's got to have hemorrhoids like a motherfucker.
Oh, he does.
That's got to be why he doesn't wipe his ass. It's just got to hurt so bad.
Oh, he does. He has I remember he had Preparation H wipes.
Yeah.
And I never knew what they were for till Mom told me. She was like, yeah, James has hemorrhoids.
Seen like the UFC fighters' ears? Like the big cauliflower ears? That's his ass.
Okay. Well, and that's another thing. You'd literally be waking up for school at 7 a.m. here.
That's true. Yo, I forgot about that.
Like, bro.
I was in pain.
So hard your insides would be falling out.
Yeah.
Every morning for school, it would be like, okay, Dari, time to go to school. And then like 20 seconds later.
Yeah.
He'd be just fighting for his life.
He'd be in there fucking
holding his ankles.
Yeah. He'd be in there, bro, crying. Tears just rolling down his cheeks. Fucking said, he's getting
a fucking sweat.
Like he's in a fucking fight.
Mans was in there jazzercising with his own booty hole.
Yeah, bro was in there. Definitely he was holding his ankles. He was definitely holding his ankles. But barely even touching the seat.
Barely.
And as soon as the littlest bit of shit come out,
I'm telling you, Mans was going through it. I was like, sir, you need to take some fucking laxatives.
Yeah, it's fucking dookie butt.
Yeah, I don't know what you're eating. Lower the fiber if it's that hard. That's not right.
Yeah, he needs to drink more water or something.
More water, that's true.
That's crazy.
But now he has pre-diabetes. James has not had a soda since the new year.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That's good.
He's doing good. Well, again, he has type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
Well, now he's on metformin, so I think he does have actual like diabetes.
Yeah.
He cut out all sugars, but look how mom cooks. Eating that
It's just ultra
processed,
processed.
high sodium foods, dude. Honestly, I think that's what happened to my kidneys. Eating all that sodium constantly that young.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing happened to you, but
Well, I mean, I got fucking fat.
well, it's making happy and love.
That's what it is.
Happens.
That's
That's
what it
not
is.
anything. I don't think that has anything to do with mom. But I think you'd be like fucking. You'd look like what's his name, Dry Bones from Mario.
Fucking dry bones?
Yeah, you'd look like that if you still lived with mom.
That's what Darren looks like.
No, that's true. Who's your favorite Mario person to play with?
When we were playing like Mario Kart, it was actually dry bones.
Really?
Yeah.
Angel's a shy guy, and
Yeah.
mine's Koopa Troopa.
Yeah. Yeah. So anytime it's not racing, I prefer Donkey Kong or Bowser. Typically Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
But if it's racing, I like dry bones.
Oh, I definitely like Koopa Troopa no matter what.
Yeah. Only because the way that the Mario Kart does their stuff is like the big guys are all slow acceleration, high top speed.
Yeah.
And in Mario Kart, you can't do that. You have to be high acceleration.
Yeah. Angel likes to do like the drift.
Yeah.
When he so his favorite person is a shy guy, but I think it's the dark version one. Like the dark one where he's like black and he has red on him. But I think he just likes it because he likes the color black and red.
Could be.
I don't know, but I like Koopa Troopa. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
I even have a Koopa Troopa backpack. Everybody thought it was a Yoshi backpack
Yeah.
because he kind of looks like Yoshi. It's Koopa Troopa. He's no people don't know what the hell he is. But yeah, so you got any plans coming up this summer? Any vacations? You doing anything fun?
No.
Me either.
Good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A cruise in March, but that was supposed to be because I was supposed to have a kidney in May. That didn't happen. But it was too late.
Yeah.
So we already went on the cruise and whatever.
I'm on vacation right now.
Really?
Yeah, this week I'm off.
Well, that's what I was saying. Anything happening this week? You're like,
No.
there's no more work.
No, I'm not doing anything.
They're not doing anything. Oh, it's a staycation.
It's gonna just stay home.
Oh, see, that's fine with me.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any PTO for that.
Yeah.
I called off one Friday, but I'm literally the only one bringing in. I mean, Andrew gets $1,000 a month, but that's still $600 less that he was bringing in.
Yeah.
But he's still looking for a job. He's still applying. His brother's sending him shit from where he works in maintenance to try and get him in there. He's working on his GED, so he's still studying for that, which is good for him. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I could be upset if I was like, oh, he's just at home letting me work. You know, I just got to raise to 16 an hour. So I just got a promotion, not a promotion. I've been an assistant, but I did get a pay raise. So it's kind of easier, but still, I can't really work 40 hours every week. If I do, it's like, damn, that's a lot, you know? So, but he's like, I'm applying again. It goes back to what Dad was saying. Like, everybody's applying, but nobody's hiring.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's putting out, we're hiring. And then you get all these applications. Like, what the fuck? I don't have nowhere for these people. So, even Dad's job's going through it too.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know what's going on. But, hey, that's fine with me. I've been.
That was cool.
That was my shoulder.
That was cool.
Damn. That felt good, though.
Good.
So my shoulder just cracked, my broken shoulder. It's been doing that. Like, it gets a little crack here and there, and it starts to feel a little better. But when I went like this, it cracked and it felt a little better, and then it was broken.
Yeah.
It bees what it bees. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else you want to talk about? Dad's really interested, so we have to but we talk about some good shit.
I mean, we talked for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to, I got to email. Someone needs some advice. Do you want to give your 2 cents?
Let's do it.
All right. So I'll read it off, and then I'll probably give it to you first, let you kind of give your take on it, and then I'll give my take on it, and we'll see where it goes.
Let's see.
So this viewer writes in, says, "Good morning, Robbie. I'd like to get your advice on what to do. My fiance and I have been together for 3 years, and recently we got engaged. The wedding is already half planned. We have deposits down, families are excited, and friends are already booking flights to come in. Here's the twist. My partner just got an offer for his dream job, but it's abroad. It starts in 6 months, which would be just a few weeks after our wedding. He sees it as a once in a lifetime opportunity. Meanwhile, I just got a huge promotion offer here that would financially put me on the career path I've been chasing for years. If I leave, I lose that. If they stay, he gives up on his dream. On top of all this, our families are applying pressure. Mine says I should stay rooted here. His insists that love means sacrifice. We're both terrified of making the wrong choice and resenting each other down the line. So my question for you is, if you were me, would you gamble on a long distance marriage, ask one of us to give up our dream for the other, or call off the engagement before things spiral into bitterness? So what's your take on that?
I'm gonna have to say I agree. Marriage is sacrifice.
Mhm.
Marriage is sacrifice to what you want it to be. You should always want your partner to be better than they were the day before. And that goes for both of them. So if what you need to do to achieve your goals is to be apart, you can still do that and be married. A married is commitment. Married is I love you and only you. And if you're going to take vows to love that person, you take vows to go through hardships with that person. And if that means you have to be away from them for a year or 2 years and then come back together, is traveling not in there? Maybe you'll just have to put traveling in your budget. You know, you go see him, this week, and 2 weeks later he comes to see you, and vice versa. If you're both are going to be making more money, I don't understand how traveling, I don't see how traveling would be an issue. So if you're both making more money, you're both living on what you do, but you both took vows that you love each other, you need to support each other. So I feel like it's really important that both of you do what you need to do in life, but you can still do it with each other. And if that is your best friend, if you're going to marry them, that has to be your best friend. And to have a best friend means to be honest. And sometimes being honest hurts. So if it hurts to say, hey, I'm going to have to be away from you, but again, you took vows that it's them and only them. So there shouldn't be anything to worry about if you guys are separated.
So you think they should both pursue their job opportunities and have like a long distance engagement,
Yeah.
long distance marriage?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I see it differently. I mean, I think, so a marriage, I do agree with you that a marriage, so to me, a marriage is, you take two people and they become one person, right? You become one thing. And I think that the best marriages are the best marriages because each partner lives and does everything they can, for that other person, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's the same thing with like childhood and having kids, or parenthood, I'm sorry, and having kids. I think that, like the best parents do everything they can for their children.
Yeah.
So like your personal goals, your personal priorities, they kind of don't matter as much as the other person's, or at the very least, like what's objectively best for the two of you as one entity, right? One household, one whatever. Um, so I look at it from like a financial standpoint. Husband or wife, whichever one of you has the better financial opportunity, I think that that's the one that has to happen. So in the case if it's, I'm pretty sure this is the wife. In the case if it's the wife, if your career opportunity makes substantially more money than what his dream job is, you guys, he bites the bullet and stay where you are to do your career opportunity. Or if your career opportunity it pales in comparison to his, then suck it up and move with him. It is what it is. Realistically, I think either one of you can find something else in that field, whatever it is that you both are doing, at the other location. It just takes a little more work versus having what you already have established, right? So I think if you two are going to become married and you're already that committed, whichever one of you is going to be bringing home more money, that's the one that gets to pursue that opportunity. If his dream job is going to make more, you let him go.
I was gonna say that too, but at the same time, it's just kind of like if both of you can do good and band together as one after a year, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's an option. Like, if she stays here and he goes over there, but it's just like the family man, he was supposed to go to Paris for a year, and then he were to come back with a better, more knowledge under his belt, more of a reputation. It'll be inconvenience to have to take flights to see each other or road trips to see each other, or it's going to suck doing FaceTime. But you're already married. You already have that commitment. You already know that he is yours. Why not let him flourish and let yourself flourish as well? Because in a marriage, you still need to be important. I can't say how many times Angel's in the last 2 days, the man's got 4 hours of sleep because I've been up all night, just to make sure that I kept breathing. And when I was in the hospital last year with my throat, he went 13 days without eating because I couldn't eat. He felt bad. And there are things that he does that it's just like, why would you do that? And then there's things that he does. It's like, wow, you really care. So if Angel came to me and was like, look, I got a job opportunity. Say they both make the same. What do you do then? What if she makes 28 and he makes 28? What would you still say? How would you see it then?
I mean, so I would look at it through two lenses. So, I mean, the first thing would be, okay, let's say it is dead even on what they make, even, within the next 6 months, they're both going to be making this amount. Who has the potential for more? So if his is like a sales job and like his salary matches hers, but he has like uncapped commission, I would say go with his. Or if, if hers was, yep, I'm going to be matching you, but then, 2 years from now, like that's going to fast track me on to the next promotion, which is going to, give me a 50% raise, then we probably stay with that. The other way I look at it too is like, I do think that, in successful marriages, like the husband should be leading.
That's what I was gonna say too.
So the other lens that I look at it is like
masculinity.
Like if the husband makes the decision, I think that's the right call too. Again, unless it's, his dream job is not going to pay what your job's paying, then like fuck you and your dream. Like
right.
Because your job as the husband is to provide as well.
Right.
So
she's not gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna make $30 an hour. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna make 16.
yeah.
Like that's totally not worth it.
Yeah. Well, and like uprooting your family and moving and all that's already a giant ask. I wouldn't ask that or even feel comfortable asking that unless it was like guaranteed that this was life-changing money.
However, if Lindsay had an opportunity here and you had an opportunity in
Kentucky,
North Carolina,
sure,
and you both would be making the same, and it would only be like a year, she's your wife, she's going to be here.
No. I would make her move to North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
No, see, I mean, Angel would come with me anyway because he's like, I'm down for anything. He can just adapt to environments, but not me.
Yeah, no, I can't. I mean, it sounds like cliche, but I can't protect you from a different state.
And that's true.
Yeah, like I need to be there. Well, and protection is more than obviously just like the guy mugging you on the street. Like,
right.
If you're sick or you fucking break an arm or something, like I can't help you from a different state.
Right.
And I don't want to, I wouldn't break up. I wouldn't have a long distance marriage because of a job. Like fuck this job.
Honestly, yeah, that's the thing too. I feel like if it's under different circumstances, if a family member falls sick, somebody has cancer, you need to move down and help them for like 3 months. That's different. But I see what you're saying. To be away from your wife for a year. I mean, again, sometimes marriage is sacrifice. And if that means that you have to put your relationship on the rope to see how strong you guys really are, if that is what you have to do to feel like your marriage is going to be successful in the long run, then do it.
Yeah.
I would say go for it. I'd say both of you take your fucking jobs, take 12 months, FaceTime each other, put money in your savings the first time you get the second, and book yourself a plane to go see him in a week, 2 weeks. Keep in touch. Make 2 to 3 days out of the trip. 3 days, a weekend, 1 weekend a month.
Yeah.
and just make it about you guys. Have him show you around. He comes up here. You guys do the normal shit.
Yeah, make it a point to watch the sunrise with him, eat some
Eat
watermelon.
watermelon. You never know. Talk about Slender Man
That's
with the
pretty
bushes.
fucking romantic.
Fall through the fucking ceiling. Burn some oregano.
Yeah, burn some oregano.
Get easy, guys. Burn the pizza.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I think it was a good episode.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think we're at a good spot to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We'll end it here. We'll take some pictures for the podcast and then send you on your way. So, Dari, appreciate you stopping by.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you having a conversation with me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I
anytime.
appreciate the reconciliation of our childhood.